Good afternoon or good morning, Zafar, depending when you are watching this video. Sorry to get back to you later than I anticipated. This is Frank. I was doing a lot of research on your site. So here's to share findings with you. And at the end, I will propose two kind of directions we can take. And let me just share with you that my name is Frank because I'm Frank. I don't know how to do business in dishonest way, I should say, because my personality, I'm very transparent and it is easier on my mind to do that. And I'm sure you conduct your business the same way. So I'll share with you my findings. I want to come in as a teammate rather than somebody who wants to win your business over. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, so I guess the first thing first is you mentioned you're working with somebody. Have they shared with you what their strategy is? Meaning that what are they doing on your site? What are they doing exactly on a monthly basis? And what are the results, right? So are they sharing those with you? If they're just giving you, we built these links this month and that's it, then you can go to them and say, well, what's your long-term strategy? Because we've been building them for 6 months now, and we're not seeing any progress, right? So that's something you can discuss with them. And of course, by all means, if that's something that you want to continue to go down road, you can definitely use him still. But what I can come in is I can do the site cleanup because that's I think after the research, this is what we need to do. And I'll give you a reason why maybe I'm just speculating here. Maybe he's not doing it is because the tool that I use is RF, right? This is the backlink analysis. It goes through 490 of your backlinks and you'll tell me, okay, this site specifically has a trust score of 0. So those are the ones that I would start going through one by one, one by one. This is going to be a time-consuming process and see if that's something that might potentially trigger a penalty. Okay, there's a lot to go through. And then after we identify, I'll do a little column on the side. I'll go, this link needs to be removed. This link is okay, we leave it, etc. Right? This tool alone monthly costs a couple of hundred of bucks. So I don't know how much you're paying these guys. So you know the old saying, you get what you pay for is always kind of true. So I don't know what they can offer if it's on a budget. And I've been on that side myself too. So I'm not trying to fault them or trying to discredit them, but I'm just wondering what kind of support they can offer if they don't even have the budget to purchase tools. Okay, so and then by all means, I look at your Instagram and your Facebook, not that page. Where are you? Over here, right? So they've been posting you pictures, right? Are they doing any outreach work? Because you have 113 followers and you've been in business for quite a long time. So if there's something they're actively working on, they will utilize hashtags and creating videos for you to outreach to other customers, right? To get them to follow you. Otherwise, just putting up pictures, but you don't have an audience, it's not getting seen anyways, right? And same with Facebook. I see lots of great pictures. That's great, but the engagement, you get comment here, two thumbs up. It's, it's not too much going on, right? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to criticize the VAR. I'm just analyzing with you, and I'm not saying that they're not doing their job, but if this is the arrangement that you have with them to provide, weekly post, yeah, it looks like a weekly post. They're doing their job, but um, connecting with the audience is what needs to be done for these things to be seen, right? So we're talking about digital presence. We're not just talking about outputting quantity and giving you a report card. Okay, so that's why I always come back to we need to make our punches count. Okay, so another thing I would suggest. Let me bring the screen up a little bit. This is your home page, and I would think this would be the main keyword that you're trying to rank, right? I even pulled a volume. So pest control Vancouver, you're sitting at 1,200 searches. Um, you're not you're not indexed for that keyword. It's not showing up in your content, is what I'm saying. So you're missing 1,200 traffic. Okay, so these are the things that I look for a site that would convert and give you traffic and ultimately revenues. So you can discuss that with your team member too. So that's why I mentioned in the beginning of the video, what's their game plan, right? How I work with my customers is I will build out these kind of scope of work. I would detail exactly homepage retaining these keywords. That's the volume. You should expect this amount of volume. If you rank for all these keywords and if you convert that at 5%, you should get how many customer for this page, right? And we dial it down into details and data science, and ultimately you tally up all the pages and all the keywords. This is the amount of traffic you're gonna see. If you can convert that, this is the projected amount of revenue you're gonna get. Okay, that's how I do it with my clients. All right, so here's my two approach that I would like to present to you for your consideration. You can, number one is let me take care of the cleanup for you. And that's going to be a time-consuming process. And after it's done, we're going to send a disavow list to Google saying, please discredit these links coming to our site because they're toxic. And after they get that report, it might be anywhere from 10 to 30 days before you see some changes because these things take time to propagate. I do the cleanup, and the 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 worst case scenario is you're going to see some moderate increase on the organic traffic. I don't think it'll be moderate. I think it'll be significant because we can keep building links, but it's not going to make a difference if we don't lift the underlying issue, right? And the best thing that could happen is you see your site just shoots back up to its where it should be without the penalty. Okay, so that's solution number one, and then you can continue to use your current SEO. So I'm just coming in as a another team member to help, right? But if you want to continue to use the current SEO manager, do discuss with them the content portion because we're missing the main keyword here. Okay. Option number two is we can talk about a monthly retainer with me, and if you want, then I'll scope this out for you, right? You're doing a lot of great things already. Like this is what I would do. This is great. This is great, right? But we need to review the content, and as I mentioned, right? So let's see. If we do Abbotsford, I hope you're following so far, and I hope I'm not being too forward. But this really is just science, data science, uh, right? We're missing the keyword that people are searching for. Like this makes sense to us when we're writing content. We think that oh, pest control episode, but people are searching for this specific keyword, right? We need to target user intent keyword. Episode pest control, not nothing. Yeah. So the content needs to be updated, and that's that's a given. All right. So Zafar, let me know what you want to do. You want to go. So sorry, I'm not trying to push you to make a decision. But option one is we can consider just doing a cleanup for your site. Let's clean it up and see where things are, and then to make a decision at that point. Second is you can have a discussion with your SEO manager and see what his plan is, right? He should have a game plan to share with you. And then if you feel that you would like to try another service provider, I can scope out the project for you and then give you a monthly retainer quote on it. Another thing is we can make a clearer picture. This one is a little, it's a little fuzzy, the quality. So you can also swap out that one as well. Okay, so that's it from my end. Let me know what you want to do. I'll give you a call maybe tomorrow, Zafar, to see what your thoughts are. But hopefully, what I shared today is information for you to consider. Okay, thank you. Take care. Bye bye.